I'm creating this video because today is the World Health Organization's World Mental Health Day. And mental health is something that I care so much about. My undergrad adventure, I went in to school wanting to be a therapist. And so my undergrad, I have a undergrad or a bachelor's rather in psychology and art education, and then I minored in Black Studies. I've worked with different organizations. I've worked in psychiatry office, therapy office, / therapy office, and just my fascination with the human brain and how we process things and how we get through things is so important. And before I knew I wanted to be a teacher, I knew that I wanted to help people with their issues and all the stuff that they were going through that they really didn't have a language for. And so art therapy was the method that I sought out for my contribution to the collective. And in my coursework and with so many beautiful people that I met in undergrad, I veered from the idea of art therapy because at the time there weren't a lot of accredited programs, and my mom was very adamant about not enrolling in some school that didn't have accreditation. So that's what ultimately brought me into the spectrum of teaching. And because I wanted to be an art therapist, I decided to use art as a means to connect with people. Please forgive this background noise. I'm getting my car serviced. That's where this video is coming from, so it's totally random. I'm in Long Beach, and I'm here until 4 getting my car work done. So I'm taking this time to share this moment. But anyway, so when art therapy didn't pan out, I went to what I felt would be the next best thing, and that is to teach people how to create art. And I used the avenue of creating art as a way to also connect with people on a mental, emotional, sometimes even spiritual level. And even though people, it's not like you entered into my teaching space and you knew off top that I had a background in psychology, but I've always felt that my approach to teaching super focused on a lot of tenets regarding the brain and how to work with people, especially young people. So today is special to me, and I didn't even really think about the significance of today, but mental health has played such a tremendous part in my personal journey, especially present day. As all of you know, I'm not in the classroom right now, and a huge reason for that is because of a lot of issues with just my emotions and my feelings and my well-being. That last year that I was in the classroom, it was really difficult for me. And so through a lot of hard talks and conversations, I decided to take the year off to work on my own mental health and well-being, because I felt like I felt some type of way, very much so. And I'm so grateful for therapy, individual therapy. I'm also hella grateful for group therapy, because through those means, through those avenues, and talking to someone like an unbiased outsider it helped me get back to self. It helped me get back to my core, to my spirit, to my soul. And in that process, I've learned that as much anxiety that I had about not being in the classroom and not being around students and supporting other educators, I had to take a step back and do what was best for me, because I felt like I was losing grip. I felt like I was losing focus. I felt like I was losing purpose. And this time off that I took from teaching really has helped. And then, transitioning into being a brand ambassador, and using that with Vegan Robs, it's been incredible, because you never know really how multifaceted you are until you put yourself in a situation where you have to show and prove. And throughout this entire journey, this process, being away from the classroom, I've learned so much about myself and what I am truly passionate about and what I really want to contribute to society and the collective, and especially to young people, because I cannot express to you through words the impact being an educator, working with young people. And I say that, even when I started teaching, I had some kids who weren't even, like we were like 8 or 9 years apart in age. So it's not like I'm claiming that I'm this, elder or nothing, but I really gravitated towards the power of young people and their energy and their ability to feel and see things in ways that adults, we forget how to, because we get so caught up with our lives and adulting and responsibilities that we forget how to feel. We forget how to tap into our emotions. And so I just wanted to make this video to express to everybody that mental health is not something to be ashamed of. It's not something to be embarrassed about. And honestly, this is probably I think this is the first time I've ever posted something, and I didn't go into mad details. But that's for my podcast. That's what we're going to be doing in the podcast and the vlog. But I just wanted to touch base on that really quick, because it's 10/10. It's World Mental Health Day, and the focus for this year is suicide prevention. And there's so much that people deal with on a daily basis, and we get so caught up in thinking that there's no one there, that no one's gonna care, that no one listens, and we create these stories, we create these things in our heads that aren't true. And I want people to know, like, that's not, it seems like that, but that's not all that there is. And the other thing that I've really learned on this journey is how important it is to develop a relationship with yourself. We work so hard, or try so hard, to try to connect with other people, to be there for other people, to support other people. And unfortunately, we don't really give ourselves that same level of energy, that same level of focus. And just in my experience within this past year, I've learned how important it is to go within and be gentle and kind with yourself, and stop maintaining these unrealistic expectations that other people have imposed on you. Ooh. Anyway, I love y'all. I really appreciate the time that you listened to this quick, little 10-minute video, and just know that I will be producing more content. I will be putting myself out there, because I love y'all, and I love just the ability to connect and speak to people about things that I know are important. And I also really feel fortunate to be able to connect with young people and see them and learn from them in ways that other adults can't. And I'm going to create, that's the whole purpose in me creating Tizzle's fourth period, is because I want to help students really use their voices, to know that they are viable, to know that they are important, to know that they are worthy, to know how great of an impact that young people have had on my lives, and how they encourage me and motivate me to continue to level up. Real talk. So now it's 11 minutes, so let me wrap it up. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Please reach out to me if you ever need anything, or if you just want to say what's up. Like, don't ever make up a story about that you think I'm too busy or anything like that. Just reach out. Trust. Peace, love, light.